What's up guys, Shifty here, back into the game with another review, and today we're gonna talk about the Forza Motorsport set released by Hot Wheels. Man, check this out. Although funny enough, this is like the third entertainment set they've released, I have to say, they've done a good job for this particular one. Well, you don't believe me? Well, let's get on with the review and let me show you what I love about this set, starting with number 1 out of 5, the Morris Mini right here. So I think this is probably the least favorite of for most collectors, unless you're like me. I love opening features and moving features. This one has a removable base and body right here, because this used to be part of the body pop-off series like years back, and I guess they continue to have this feature laying around, except for the recent mainlines. It does not have a removing base, but there is other mainline cars like this one right here. Check this out. He has a removable base. Hey, don't get me wrong, guys. Any cars from the 2017 and 2018 line does not have a removable base, but you can interchange between the two bodies. They all fit with one another. So if you guys like removing parts, moving parts, removable parts, this Morris Mini is a must-have. But other than the removing part, the body, check this out. The front and rear light tempos and the liveries and the paint, the dark green paint is pretty nice. So yeah, check this out. All right, it's kind of weird without the body. So let's move on to the next car. Next we have, what's number 2 right here, is the AMC Rebel Machine. And besides the Morris Mini, I'm assuming once again this is also probably the least favorite for most collector, although I actually kind of like it. It's a pretty nice looking muscle car. Check this out. Very nice orangey red paint with a black hood, or black stripes, I mean, you know, muscle cars and their stripes to give the extra 10 horsepower, and the front and rear light tempos, nice metal base. This one is pretty plain, and I think it's good that they kept one of their cars clean, sort of. Yeah, so this one is not bad. It's not bad, but once again, I feel like they could have chosen a better muscle car. Which one? I'm not sure. Maybe a Mustang. A Mustang would have been nice, but then again, there's already a Ford car in the previous Forza series, so you know what? I'll take that back. I think an AMC Rebel Machine, something different. We finally got them for this series. Maybe this is a nice choice of car. The AMC Rebel Machine right here. For number 3, which one is it? This BMW 2002. And I think the first thing I realized is that it looks awfully similar to the one from the previous series, the CSL race car, the liveries, right? But I'm not complaining, because although it is quite lazy for Hot Wheels to just choose another BMW car, this one looks sick. This one looks awesome. Just check this out with the front and rear light tempos, the real riders with Goodyear written on them. I gotta love real riders, man, especially those with the printed like words on them, and metal, of course. And I love the BMW color scheme on this one, man. The livery looks sick on this one. Although there is a mainline version, if I'm not mistaken, of disc without plastic wheels and no front rear light tempos, I still think that this is a really nice addition to the Forza series. Check this out. Looks really cool. But once again, there is some sort of laziness that surrounds this car, because as I mentioned just now, there is a CSL race car from the previous series, and there's a mainline version for this casting right here, but still doesn't defeat the fact that this is a pretty cool looking BMW right here. Now next is the Nissan SIlvia S15, and oh boy, I think this is highly sought after, right? I think if I were to say, this is probably the number 1 car that people are going after, and I can understand why. This thing looks awesome with the new real riders. Oh man, this thing looks sick with all the blue paint, looks nice, and the livery. I love how like they use the Forza Motorsport logo as like the decal on the side right there. There's an Xbox logo right there, and I think the other cars have an Xbox logo too. Oh wait, that doesn't have an Xbox logo. I think this is the only one. Oh, this and the Huracan has an Xbox logo, while the others don't have, which is quite interesting. But anyways, yeah, check this out with the rear light tempos, the front light tempos, and I love the remake of the tool. They changed the tooling on this car. Because for those who don't know, this is the old version. Yeah, you can see the old version is like much more flat, much more out of proportion, looks much more weird, especially the spoiler is just too high for the car. Look at that. So weird, right? But check this out. This retooled version looks so much more realistic and more to proportion, to scale, and looks sleeker overall. And there's 2 things that I really like about this car actually. First of all, yes, I already mentioned it looks nice with the real riders and the decals, but I love how the rear light tempos is not only printed on the rear, but it moves onto the side as well. You know, Hot Wheels being lazy most of the times, I would think that maybe they'll just put the rear light tempos on the rear, but they decided that hey, the rear light tempo should go all the way to the side as well. So you can see, yeah, they didn't go lazy on this one. The second thing I like is the spoiler. Like the spoiler looks really nice. Usually the spoiler that Hot Wheels put on their cars are like these high wing spoilers that, you know, detaches from the car. But for this particular SIlvia right here, they made this one and it looks pretty cool as well. And some other touches are the side mirrors, and overall the body kit looks pretty cool on this one. So yeah, check this out. Alright, enough drooling over the S15 JDM fanboys. I love it, but we have one more car to look at, and it's a Lamborghini Huracan right here. So check this out. So when I first saw this car, I was thinking, why didn't Hot Wheels choose the Trofeo, right? There's a Lamborghini Trofeo that Hot Wheels has been using. I think it would be cool to see an adult version of that car. But you know what? I think it's cool that they stuck to the Huracan because the Huracan is... I don't know, I think it's just cool that they stuck to the Huracan instead of using the Super Trofeo version. But man, check this out. Black, white, and green liveries with the flower wheels. Everything blends in so well. Just check that out. It is kind of funny though that on the front right here, I'm not sure why they decided to give it this like shatter effect on the stripe instead of just making it one continuous green line. But yeah, you can see there's like some shatter effects right there that Hot Wheels decided to put for some reason. I have no idea why. But yeah, check this out. What's that? Forza Racing Championship right there. And then on the rear, we have finally rear light tempos. That's cool. And actually that's kind of strange because if you're giving it rear light tempos, I would assume that the exhaust pipe details would be detailed. Give me guys 1 second right here. And sorry for the pause right here. You can see here's the 2015, right? I think 2015 Lamborghini Huracan released by Hot Wheels. And you can see the exhaust pipes are detailed and there's a rear light tempo. I mean, rear license plate right there. So it is kind of funny that they didn't decide to include it on this adult version. Exhaust pipe details. But I mean, they are small details. So you know what, Hot Wheels? I'll let it slide this time. But yeah, this Huracan looks pretty cool. So once again, let's lay up all the cars all together. And as I like to do for most 5-car sets, I want to rank them from best to worst. So first, let's see right here. Let me put back the Morris Mini back to its chassis right here. All right, yeah, there you go. So my favorite, oh wait, my least favorite, I'm not quite sure. I think it's between the Morris Mini and the Rebel Machine. I think I like the Rebel Machine the least, so this will be number 5. The Morris Mini, I like it because it has a removing feature, so that'll be number 4. Number 3 has got to be, no, I think number 3 has got to be the Huracan. I think if they use a Super Trofeo, it would be cool, although I do like this Huracan as well. So this will be number 3, the 2002 BMW. This thing looks sick. Just check this out, number 2. And my favorite, yep, y'all JDM fanboys, the SIlvia right here. So this is number 1. So oh, sorry for the focus right there. So how about you guys? Have you guys gotten your hands on this set yet? And if you do, which one is your favorite? If I were to guess, 80% of you are gonna say it's the Nissan SIlvia. Am I right or am I wrong? Tell me in the comments below. But that's it for the review of the Forza Motorsport 5-car set from the entertainment line. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys missed out my previous video, click on the top right or another random video on the bottom right. Don't forget to subscribe to both of my channels and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.